Richmond County has officially been designated as a disaster area following Hurricane Florence, and the Hamlet Business Development Association awards a scholarship and starts fundraising plans for the historic Opera House. That and more all coming your way on your Thursday edition of Live at 5. Richmond County's nightly news starts right now. As the cleanup continues following Hurricane Florence's hit on the Carolinas, Richmond County has been added to the list of declared disaster areas. State Senator Tom McInnis announced the addition on his Facebook page Monday night, and Richmond County Emergency Services made the announcement Tuesday afternoon. The county is also included in the United States Small Business Administration's disaster list. County Manager Brian Land said Wednesday that it will still be a few weeks before total assessment numbers are in, but damages are approaching $1 million. Individuals can register with the Federal Emergency Management Agency by applying online at disasterassistance.gov or by calling 1-800-631-3362. For those who use 711 or a video relay service, can call 1-800-621-3362. Businesses and nonprofits are eligible for both physical and economic injury disaster loans from the SBA, and can borrow up to $2 million to repair or replace damaged or destroyed real estate, machinery and equipment, inventory, and other assets, according to a press release. Loans up to $200,000 are available to homeowners to repair or replace storm-damaged or destroyed real estate. Homeowners and renters can apply for loans up to $40,000 to repair or replace personal property damaged or destroyed by the storm. Applicants must be registered with FEMA and should apply online at disasterloan.sba.gov. Back in the spring, the Hamlet Business Development Association held a talent show for local vocalists to compete for a title and prize money. The proceeds from the entry fees, refreshments sold at the event, and proceeds from advertising were to go towards a scholarship for a business administration student at Richmond CC. The thought behind the scholarship was to help a local potential business owner with some school costs, and perhaps that student would start their own business in Hamlet. Applicants meeting the criteria were reviewed, and HBDA members selected one to receive the scholarship. On Tuesday, that student, Joseph McCurdy, was presented with his prize, a $500 scholarship. Joseph's plans are to get his associate degree at Richmond CC and then transfer to Fayetteville State University. His business goal is to open a fast food restaurant franchise. He currently works in that capacity here in Richmond County. Another project on which the HBDA will be working is raising money for the Opera House in Hamlet. This historic building is on Main Street. The website cinematreasures.com describes the Opera House as having a Greek Revival facade and corresponding interior. Built in 1912, the building has been remodeled and updated over the years. According to the same website, in the 1930s, the style was changed to an Art Deco style, which is still its decor today. For more information about the Hamlet Opera House fundraising efforts or the HBDA itself, you can contact its president, Bernice Owens, at 910-995-8268. All right, when we return, I'll be bringing you your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up right after the break, so stay tuned.
Hi, this is Christina with Richmond County Hospice. I'm with Julie and Holly, and we're here to talk about how wonderful Hayden Construction was during our recent pipe bursting and flooding in our building.
In 10 to 15 minutes they were here, and they were already starting to work vacuuming up the water, trying to figure out where all the damage was, what all they needed to do.
They were so quick to get on the scene. They were here before I even arrived, and it was just reassuring to have them come in and take control.
We are so thankful that they were here to help us that day.
At Kyocera, we see your company differently. We see your documents, how they're accessed, what it takes to keep them secure, and how well your workflow is flowing.
Kyocera helps your entire document infrastructure run more efficiently, securely, and cost-effectively.
And what we see is an opportunity to integrate all of it.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Today's Live at 5 weather report is brought to you by McNair Auto Sales. And although we've had some cloudy yet pretty nice days over the last couple of days, rain is in the forecast for tomorrow. But taking a look at the map behind me, as we always do, looking at Wilmington for tomorrow, a high of 87 down on the coast, high of 85 up in New Bern, and just north of that, a high of 86 up in Pirate Country. Just west of that in Wolfpack Country in Raleigh, a high of 82 expected for tomorrow. Here in the Sand Hills area for Southern Pines, high of 84, high of 86 in Rockingham, and 1 degree hotter in Laurinburg with a high of 87. Heading west on 74 going through Charlotte, high of 82 for tomorrow. Just north of that up in Greensboro, a high of 80 expected. And over in Hickory, all the way down into the upper 70s with a high of 79 expected there. And as you can see behind me, nothing but rain and thunderstorms expected throughout the day for tomorrow. So as we always say, make sure to have your umbrella ready. And if you don't want to go outside and get wet, don't go outside. It's that simple. So as we take a look at the 5-day weather forecast for tomorrow, as I mentioned, rain is expected in the forecast. 50% chance of that happening tomorrow. High of 86, low of 70 on Friday night. As we make our way through the weekend, getting a little bit nicer weather-wise, 30% chance of rain on Saturday, partly cloudy as well throughout the day with a high of 80, a low of 67. As we finish out the weekend, 0% chance of rain that day, high of 81, low of 63. Now, moving into next week, hopefully more sunshine is on the way with a 0% chance of precipitation that day with a high of 82, low of 64. And we're going to keep those good vibes going on Tuesday when once again there is a 0% chance of rain that day. High of 84, low of 63. So as you can see behind me, the temperature is beginning to drop quite a bit as we get into fall now. With the temperatures this week and through the next 5 days expected between the mid-80s and lower 80s. And also, as you can see, at night it's actually going to get pretty cool with the temperatures getting all the way down into the lower 60s. So if you're heading out late night, make sure to grab a jacket. And that's going to do it for your Live at 5 weather report. When we return, Richmond Raiders tennis and soccer was in action last night. We'll tell you all about it when we come back after this.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is all about rustic home decor and gifts. You will always find a variety of unique antiques, vintage, and new items in our shop. Come and see our selection of housewarming, new baby, and wedding gifts. For the man in your life, we have many collectibles, Boker knives, and leather. And ladies love the jewelry, purses, candles, hats, and t-shirts. We also offer a 30-day layaway program. Come and experience shopping at Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts.
In the second of a 4-match week for the Lady Raiders tennis team, head coach Mike Way's squad defeated the Lady Fighting Scots of Scotland High School 5-1 on a wet and weather-delayed afternoon. With the victory, Richmond extended its winning streak to 6 matches in a row. All of the doubles matches were rained out Wednesday at Richmond Senior High School due to inclement weather, but in singles action, number 1 player Jayana Nicholson was the only Lady Raider to taste defeat when she was beat 8-6 by Claire Carter in a highly competitive contest. Way acknowledged how much Nicholson has stepped up her game since being put in the number 1 spot. Despite what Coach Way called tough conditions with over an hour delay before the start, it didn't stop the rest of the Lady Raiders from dominating in singles matches. Number 2 Grayson Way won handily 8-1, followed by an 8-1 victory by number 3 player Emily Parsons as well. Number 4 Chloe Wiggins kept the good vibes going with a shutout of 8-0, while Taylor Parrish and Emily Bowie each won 8-1 in the 5 and 6 matches respectively. Way has continued to move his lineup around throughout the year with much success. However, he's leaning towards locking in the current group where they are now as they continue to navigate their SAC schedule. Now with 6 wins in a row in their bag, the Lady Raiders will turn the focus on Lumberton today before gearing up for their toughest opponent, Pinecrest, on Saturday. A night after the Richmond varsity soccer team struggled to put the ball in the back of the net against Hoke County, the Raiders responded with a second-half scoring outburst against visiting SAC opponent Purnell Sweat. Wednesday's match against the Rams was the regular season series finale between the two teams as Richmond returned to the 500 mark in a 3-1 fashion. The Raiders had 3 different players score a goal in the win, all coming in a 6-minute span in the final 40 minutes of play. The Raiders hope to carry the momentum into today's SAC match on the road at Lumberton, as it will be the 3rd match in as many nights for Richmond. On the season, the Pirates are 5-5-1 overall, 2-2 in SAC play, and a win for Richmond could prove pivotal in the SAC standings. And that's going to do it for today's edition of Live at 5. If you haven't already, be sure to download the Richmond Observer app for your iPhone and Android devices. For all the latest news in Richmond County, visit richmondobserver.com. Be sure to tune in to Good Morning Sandhills Monday through Friday, 6:30 to 8:30 a.m. And of course, be sure to also tune in to the RO Sports Show tonight at 5:30 with myself, Russell Parker, and Jeremy McKenzie as we cover all of the local and national sports stories. Thanks for watching Live at 5 and have a great night, Richmond County.